I have to do everything manually. I can't use my stream deck because I don't want to, take the time to redo all those commands and then screw that up for the next tournament.
Oh yeah, no, I completely get it.
So, you want to tell us about the shaft lineup? I'm in now, so we're good.
So for the shaft lineup, we are going to be running a Alvaro de Bazan, a Hayate, Hindi, Colbert, Yoshino, Ledge Guden, and Satsuma. What do you got there for HMS?
So HMS, which is the ELO4 team, bringing with them General Nuber and a Gearing, and Voltiac and a Marceau. The Gearing, by the way, unique upgrade COTS build. We've got a Puerto Rico, that's Paladin M109, Madman Mark in the unique upgrade Moskva, Galopio in a standard Hindenburg, VR46 Legends in a unique upgrade Des Moines, and the Lemmers in a Devastation.
So a couple things to remember as you go here, chat especially. Remember, pro team cannot use heals. They cannot use any fire chance or duration reducing skills, signals, or upgrades. They have to use DCP as soon as they're set on fire. One of pro team player is a succubus, which means when either the amateur paired with them or the pro team player dies, the other has to try to ram without using armaments. And then the amateur team can place one person into observers to feed information to their team.
Yeah, quite a bit of boosters being used on this one.
Indeed. It's like we're seeing a fairly heavy push for both teams towards A, light push towards C.
Yeah, just a slightly heavy push to A.
Not like we're sending 10 out of the 14 ships or anything.
Yeah, when I caught the first game with Shaft in the kindergarten mode, that was really fun to watch and listen to. The challenge was I couldn't really say much because if I'm talking, we can't hear them talk. So.
Yeah. So Marceau he's going to be spotted because he is a Marceau.
Hmm?
I'm going to open back up on the Alvaro.
Yep. Both Vert and Simply Cat opening up with their guns. Because they probably figure at this point that Marceau is rather isolated.
No DCP force yet on the Alvaro. Keep an eye out for that. There it is. Getting some really good damage on those DDs, and this is where especially not being able to heal, like you see it so much in the DD category, like you're used to the DDs heal up, but no, they're just sitting there and you've lost, 40% of your health on Vert and almost half your health on Cat.
Yeah, Vert's definitely in trouble there now that the rest of HMS is caught up.
Does he take a fire there as he gets dark? He has not, it looks like,
Nope.
but there is a salvo coming from the Devastation in.
And then he decides to open up.
I mean, they are getting a lot on Madman. Madman is in a rough spot. I mean, Alvaro, Hayate, and Colbert are all in position to farm him.
Oh, and the glue.
Oh, long-range Hindi shots onto the Moskva. Those were really nice for 10k at that range.
That's why I love range module Hindenburg. Actually, he's using reload.
Vert down to 5,500 does have DCP available, and you can just see how much having the Ledge Mod Guden can make a difference. Like, it's just constant bombers on him, chat.
Yep, really good at dislodging those stationary ships. Zill now in trouble, though. Not sure why he pulled up to this island here. There it is.
But he's going to go down here from the Des Moines shots.
Yeah, bit of a misplay there. Although I do recall seeing him beach and die on a few occasions in King of the Sea.
Ooh, nice slap on the Devastation. 30k comes out there from the Satsuma onto him.
Yeah, that's what Satsuma does best. What's going on in the other flank? Not much.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not. You see the gearing moving up, but it's really just all the focus here. I mean, you're going to see HMS start to move up the Marceau again, because with the Hayate and Alvaro being hurt and the Guden being forced out of his position, It's going to be a prime chance to take A.
Yep. Yep. Now, Shaft actually lost all 3 of their games in the early... Ooh, big hit on Galipio. Lost all of their 3 games, including the last one where they were allowed to bring 1 extra ship. So that's ouch.
Went 1 for 2 in Elo 3 when I was casting them on that as well.
Okay.
So they lost the first, won the second, lost the third. This might be dead Des Moines here. VR46 got Satsuma shells coming in.
Yeah, we'll see. Almost. Wow.
That was a clencher.
Yep. Problem is, there's more. So. Radar.
Now, they did get a cap.
Look at this. Even Repri trying to shoot, not getting the hits in. 164 hit points left on the Des Moines, who's got 2 seconds until the heal. I'm so glad the caster mods are working again.
Yeah. And he's he's protected. He'll be able to heal up. Satsuma on fire. Can't DCP that. Marceau has managed to take the cap at A, so it becomes now it's the challenge of can Shaft counter back at some point.
Right. PSC on 2
Satsuma's down to
fires.
half health.
Yeah. This is fine.
He's gonna have DCP up for this next set, so I expect to see. Isn't he supposed to DCP right now?
I thought he can shoot. He cannot DCP 1 fire. Can he DCP more than that?
Oh, let me go look at the boosters while we're sitting here.
Yeah, I know. I'm
watching.
looking at it too.
They have to use DCP as soon as they're set on fire. They cannot wait or save it. I would evaluate that as he's supposed to be using it right now, but that is up to the obviously tournament organizer's decision.
That's right.
On
The
what
name
the
is
ruling is
DCP
there.
single fire. Yeah.
Such a great name.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of DCPing a single fire, Guden Liu does that right now. Hindi is slapping him though in there.
Yeah, he's showing a good amount of side, which is exactly what Hindenburg likes with its AP.
And Hayate down to 1300. He'll get out to safety just barely. Twerps though.
Imagine reversing while having Hydro on to see Torps.
Ooh.
Takes 3 Marceau Torps. Ouch.
Now, all that being said, the health is virtually identical here for the teams. The Devastation doesn't have a heal, and he's down to 30k. This is still winnable for the side of Shaft.
Yeah, I would say it's still too early to call, quite frankly.
Or the question comes, how much does this Alvaro take trying to get out of detection?
Well, right now he's
Canvas
making
sets
inky
it
and
to
trying to
kill.
run.
Satsuma with an 8k hit on the Hindi who's healing, but there's the perma fire already onto the, or no, pardon me. Looked like a perma, but it was not.
Now, this is how you don't want to be caught in a Hindenburg. Bow in. So I think Galoplo is about to burn out.
Yep, I would agree with that. He's trying to get the Alvaro. He's just being a little bit long on these shots.
Yeah. Well, he's shooting blind, so that doesn't help.
Yep, there he goes.
Death by Hayate. Pre-buff Hayate.
The enemy is about to win.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Kamikazes in the Hindenburg is now chasing down General Noob in the gearing.
Problem is he's about to give broadside to a PR.
That's not
Unless
a
he
big deal.
turns in. Yeah. Not that big a deal.
Nah. But points-wise, HMS in the lead. There's no need to risk anything over on the east side. So that's why you see Paladin just sitting in the Puerto Rico in a very strong position.
Indy will see these torps, but he's going to have to DCP right now, so he's got to time the dodge, because if he doesn't dodge, that's perma flood.
So at that point, do you tell Paladin to use HE, get him to DCP one fire? Yeah. Nope. His
Well, he's
DCP's down
already done
anyway.
the DCP, yeah.
Yep.
So, and this, if he takes this torp, which it looks like he's going to take one here, if that's a flood, that should be it.
It looks like a flood.
Yep.
That being said, Paladin did take a lot of damage for this.
And watch the Hindi torps coming in. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
oh
his
yeah.
hydro going.
It's
Looks like
available
he's gonna
too.
get a perfect dodge line though.
He's gonna take. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
And
That's a brown
I think
alert.
That's going to be a game. You can see the Bazan and the Hayate charging in, but they're going to get farmed down here. They're trying to go for the Marsola Voltiac, but there goes the Hayate. There, spoke too soon. Was going to say there goes the Bazan, but not yet.
Mm-hmm.
There goes the Bazan. Oh, Des Moines.
197.
This is fine.
I mean,
How are you?
196
Everything's
more
fine
hit points
here.
than he needs, right? So
Yeah. We just had a bit of a technical malfunction. Everything's fine.
I'm just interested in this devastation that's just backing up and saying, "Here, shoot me. Hit me, baby, one more time."
Ouch. Doesn't
I mean-
matter though. That'll do it, and HMS will take game one.
Actually, let me get zoom up here for the death pick. Oh, got it in time. Whew.
So yeah, HMS takes game one. We don't know about Bounty, but they are going to take that win. I think there's a fairly good chance the Bounty died, considering how many ships are dead, but you never know.
Right. I'll have to double check and see who the bounty was when we get out of here.